Let's continue our next lesson. First, we create new file by clicking Add File icon. Then name the file HTML-tag-elements-attributes.html. Then we create basic HTML page structure by pressing Shift plus exclamation mark button and press Tab button. We need to change the document title inside the title element. Let's change the text from document to My First Web Page. Then we close the File Explorer by pressing this Explorer icon here. Now we're ready to the next lesson. In this lesson, we will learn about basic HTML tags and elements. As you can see, all text on an HTML page is enclosed by angle brackets. These angle brackets are a crucial part of HTML, as they signify the presence of HTML tags. HTML tags are the fundamental elements of HTML used for defining the structure of the document. These are letters or words enclosed by angle brackets. Less than, name of tag, and greater than. Usually, most of the HTML tags contain an opening and a closing tag. Each tag has a different meaning, and the browser reads the tags and displays the contents enclosed by them accordingly. This P/P is a paragraph tag, represents a paragraph of text, used to structure text into readable blocks. Let's explore other tags. H1 to H6 tags represent headings of different levels, from most important to least important. H1 is the main heading, H2 is a subheading, and so on, used to create a clear hierarchy within the content. When you enclose any text content within P and /P tags, you are creating a paragraph element in HTML. Similarly, if you enclose any text content within H1 and /H1 tags, it will become a level 1 heading element. An HTML element is a fundamental component of an HTML document that can contain data to display on the web page, such as text, image, link, or sometimes nothing. The structure of most HTML elements follows a consistent pattern. It begins with an opening tag, which signifies the start of that particular element. Within the opening tag, you'll find the content, which can include text, images, or even other HTML elements. Finally, the element is closed with a closing tag, which mirrors the opening tag, but includes a / before the tag name. However, there's a special category of HTML elements known as empty or void elements. These elements, unlike elements like P, paragraph, or H1 heading, which have both opening and closing tags, do not require a closing tag. They are self-contained and represent a single, standalone entity within the HTML structure. Some common examples of empty elements include BR inserts a line break within the text. HR inserts a horizontal rule, a line across the page. IMG inserts an image into the page. Input creates an input control for user input like text fields, checkboxes, radio buttons. Simply, HTML elements are created using the HTML tags. An HTML element is defined by a pair of starting and closing tags having content between them, which defines the content and structure of the web page. Whereas, HTML tags are like keywords and part of HTML elements enclosed in angle brackets. If you see the BIMG tag, it's followed by src and alt. This src and alt known as attributes. src specifies the source of the image file. Alt provides alternative text for the image. These attributes provide crucial information about the image to the browser and enhance accessibility for users. Similarly, the input tag can have various attributes depending on the type of input. For example, input type equals text can have the name attribute to give the input field a name. Input type equals submit can have the value attribute to set the text displayed on the button. These attributes help define the behavior and appearance of the input fields, making them interactive and user-friendly. In summary, attributes are special words that provide additional information to an HTML element. Attributes are placed inside the element's opening tag, and they are used to configure or adjust the element's behavior. All attributes are made up of two parts, a name and a value. I will see you guys in the next lesson.